start recording. All right, and we're back. Let's see. We need to steal this base, like so. Go back. Anyway, this is something literally anybody can do. And what I would recommend that you do is you start off by identifying your target audience, which is whoever you are, whoever you were 5 years ago. I'm just going to recap here for people that are just joining. Your target audience is going to be whomever. What's your opinion on the people that promote the roadmap to riches course and say that they are making thousands a month just from TikTok? So in general, I don't think that you should teach people how to make money online unless you've made money online. And I don't like the idea of, how can I say this? How can I say this tactfully? is what I should say. Okay, so first and foremost, I don't like the idea of teaching people how to make money online if you've never made money online. Go find other ways to make money online and then teach people what you learn. I absolutely hate the type of content, and thank you, Make Money with Gus. I absolutely hate the content where people are it's really here. I'm going to try and make sure I phrase this exactly how I should. So what a lot of people are doing is they are saying you could make X amount of dollars with this course. And then when they buy someone and then when they get someone to buy the course, they use the course sales as proof of concept. I feel like that's shady and not ethical is how I would look at it. Or don't use other people's results. I also not a huge fan of the side hustle. Here's a stupid easy side hustle that could make you blah, blah, blah per month. And then at the end of it is like, here, if you want to learn how I'm making blah, blah, blah per month, do this. I am not a fan of that at all. I don't like it. Not a huge fan of it. Okay, I'm 1 for 1. He has not thrown a strike yet. I think it's misleading. I think it's unethical, and I think there are better ways to be successful. But the reason why it happens is because people become desperate. It all started with one person making the roadmaps to riches purchase, right? And they were probably in a spot of desperation, and so they started making this desperate content, and they started getting sales from it. And when they got sales from it, the people that bought from them thought the best way to make their money back or make money was to make the exact same content. And so now you've got a level of people that are making the exact same content as the first person. And then the people below that are making the exact same content as the people above them. And so first and foremost, you've got a bad game of telephone. Oh, he threw me out. You've got a bad game of telephone going on. And it feels kind of like a pyramid, if we're being honest, right? I'm not a huge fan of it. The only caveat that I would say is if you share your journey. That's the only way I would feel comfortable with someone promoting how to make money online if they've never made money online. Share your journey, share what you've tried, share why it didn't work, and share what you're doing now. A lot of people are just saying, here's a stupid easy side hustle that'll make you blah, blah, blah per month. And they've never done it before. They don't know. They have no clue. Here's the one that I've seen a lot is, you get paid for your poop. And in reality, there's a very small, like the people that they're actually looking for that will get paid for their poop is like 0.001% of people. And so it's not real. So that's a long-winded answer for your question, Gus. I personally do not recommend teaching people how to make money online if you've never made money online. What you could do, like I said, is share what you tried and what didn't work. Share your journey because it's unique to you. What you tried, why it didn't work, and what you're trying to do now. Take people on the road with you. Yeah, we're going to sell that. Right? That works out very nicely. But most people, again, are creating content from a space of desperation. And so they're desperate to make the money back, or they're desperate to, I don't know, fire their boss, or, there's all sorts of underlying issues going on underneath there. And so they all start creating content, which they don't know if it works or not. Pro tip, it usually doesn't work. And then they go from there. Oh, too early. Any other questions? Any other grounded into 16 double plays? I don't want to see that. Oh, right back up the middle. He's got a score. Yes. Awesome. The Cardinals are in first place. We got to beat the Cardinals. What other questions you guys have? There's so many other niches out there that you could be successful with. You don't have to lie and tell people how to make money online if you've never done it. So much opportunity. And you'll feel better. There's a lot of people out there that will create that type of content and they'll feel icky about it. They'll feel bad about it. They'll feel guilty about it. And that's why they burn out. So many people burn out because, there's a number of reasons why people burn out. One reason why people burn out is they're told that it's easy. And being successful online is not easy. It's simple. Identify a problem and create content to solve that problem. It's not simple. It's not easy. It's simple. Oh, too early. That should have been a home run. What other questions you guys have for me? Nice. That should score 2. We're losing 5-2 right now. And hopefully that base hit will score 2. Now we're down 5-4. What else you guys got for me? We need another base hit here. Just score 1. Do you think having a blog about, let's say, web design, teaching others how to create websites can become profitable? Yeah, if you do it the right way. What most people fail to do is they fail to... Is there someone on third base? No, I'm going to steal third base. What most people fail to do when it comes to starting a blog is they think that you can just blog. In 2024, because of AI, because of how simple it is to create a bunch of blog posts, you have to take another step. Hit a double or better. So you have to blog and do Pinterest. And if you're not willing to pair those two things together, you're not going to be successful, because there's no way you can crank out the number of blogs required in order to compete with those other guys. Now, you can niche down and find keywords that are not saturated or don't have as much traffic, but the second you write on it, you're going to have immense amount of competition. But if you create Pinterest pins for your blog post, that'll give you the opportunity to compete. Good eye. What other question you guys have? But could you start a blog? Yeah. Oh, I shouldn't have swung it. That was a strikeout? Gee willigers. What other questions do you guys have? We're 2 for 3. Okay, bases loaded. 2 outs. I need a base hit here. Gotta have a base hit. Oh, man, that would have been a double down the line. Woof. That would have been, that would have brought in 2 for sure. Ugh, just late. Kind of glad I fouled that one off, because I don't know if I would have been able to do anything with that one. What other questions do you guys have? Ooh, good eye. Good eye. He tried to bounce one in there, and I normally would have swung at that one. That was a good eye there. All right, so you try to hit me with a 12-6 curve in the dirt. But, ooh-wee. That was close. That was too close to take. I shouldn't have taken that one. Oof. Oh, man. I don't know how I took that one. Good eye. Full count now here. It's top 6. The score is 6-5. Bases loaded, full count. Oh, fouled it off. Still alive. Was very early on that one. What other questions you guys have for me? This is I say this all the time. Playing this baseball game is I fouled it to the catcher. That's terrible. Absolutely trash. What other questions you guys have for me? Oh, what I was saying is the most stressful part of my day is playing this video game. It is by far and away the most stressful thing I'll do all day today. Oh my goodness. Man. I can't believe bases loaded and I pop out to the catcher. Oh, stretch. Oh, warning track power. Any other question? Great. We won that game 10-7. I think we're still in second place in the division. We're behind the Cardinals for first place. All right. So after I'm done with this, I got to run to Costco. I'm going to go to Best Buy. I feel like there's somewhere else I should go to. All right. Top 1, 2 outs. Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that. No way I should have swung at that. You guys have any questions for me? Make Money Gus, you got any other questions that I can answer? Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that one either. Should not have swung at that one either. I know when it's about time for me to stop playing because I start making terrible decisions at the plate. I start swinging at all sorts of trash. Like it's 1-2 the count and he's thrown me 3 balls. And I just swung it at the 4th. Unreal. Unbelievable. Yeah. He threw 4 balls in that inning. And I swung at all of them. That one, okay, it was a strike back up the middle. How can people research if a niche is too saturated or competitive, or there's an opportunity to make content and share it on social media? So there's no such thing as too saturated. Too saturated is a limiting belief that people have that prevents them from, I thought he was going to drop that. Is a limiting belief that people have so that they won't create content and they won't get started. Like if you're trying to teach people on something that's too competitive on a blog, if you're trying to start a blog that's too competitive, create video content. Most people don't want to create content because they don't want to show their face. But there's no such thing as too saturated. Everything's saturated. Everything has competition. If it didn't have competition, nobody would be doing it. But I don't believe in anything being too saturated. The question is, are you willing to do what it takes to be successful in that niche? Most people will only do a blog, and they'll wonder why the blog isn't working. People that want to be successful, pop that one straight up. People that want to be successful, they'll do a blog and they'll do a YouTube channel, but they'll say that's too much work. I'll ask you, how successful do you really want to be if you're complaining about something being too much work? Right? So I don't believe in things being too saturated. Again, he popped that one straight up. 3 pop outs to the catcher. Unreal. But yeah, unfortunately, there's this myth out there that things are too saturated. They're not. Because what you see, who is this guy? Who's Joey? Am I hurt? Why did I look at Joey Weimer, whomever that guy was? The myth out there is things are too saturated. It's not the case. If you think something is too saturated, why don't you pick a different niche? There are a million niches out there. If you think X is too saturated, go somewhere else. But I don't believe in something being too saturated. You're just not going about it the right angle. Also, something is too saturated when you're trying to be like everybody else. When you're trying to make the exact same content as everyone else, it's too saturated. But if you take a different spin on what's already out there, you can not be too saturated. How can people research if a niche is too saturated? I think I answered that question. Oh my goodness. Come on, focus. Focus. Just, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah. No such thing as saturation. Simply put, there's someone that's getting started today in your niche, and they're going to be successful. So if they can do it, why can't you? Somebody's starting today. Somebody started last week in your niche, whether it's makeup, hair, beauty, wealth, fitness, whatever it is. There's a fitness influencer that is starting today, and he'll be successful. She'll be successful. They will be successful. If they can do it, why not you? Fitness is the most competitive niche out there. It's only too saturated if you're trying to be like everyone else. That Sam Sulek guy, he walked into fitness and walked out with millions of views. Why? Because his content is different than everyone else. What he does is the same. He's lifting weights. He's going to Planet Fitness and lifting weights. His content's different than everyone else. At the core, at the foundation, what he's doing is the same as every other fitness influencer. Going to the gym, they're curling, they're squatting, they're benching, whatever. The difference is he has a different spin on it. He has a different take on it. He has a different perception on it. He's not trying to be like everybody else. He's being like Sam Sulek, and I'm probably mispronouncing his name. So I don't believe in competition or saturation. I should have swung at that pitch. The one pitch I should have swung at, I didn't. And that's a story of my life. That's how I know it's time to go. Yep, just swung at another ball. Oh my goodness. Any other questions? Right, I was creating blog posts, which I share on TikTok, Pinterest, and Instagram, and maybe LinkedIn. The hard part is taking the time to make the video because it's about web design. What's that guy's name? Darren Wilson. He creates content about web design. Nice. Slide in double. Darren Wilson does it. Is it Darren Wilson? I think it's Darren Wilson. He creates content about web design. Nice. Safe. He can do it. You can do it. Why can't you do it? Again, if you're trying to be like everyone else, extremely competitive. I have a YouTube channel called Unwind, Rewind. I have a YouTube channel about starting a blog. I can't remember what it is, but it gets views. Tiny YouTube channel, and I earn commissions with affiliate marketing. Web Hosting Rewind is what it's called. Tiny YouTube channel. Brings me commissions every couple days with affiliate marketing. So we got about 11 minutes left. I am not playing well right now. Not playing well. All right, so contact, plate vision. What other questions do you guys have? Live will end. All right. Oops. Okay. Verification complete. All right, so where am I ranked? Let me go back here. Can I go back? It won't let me go back. Anyway, we're 71 and 69, which is better. We're 2 games above 500. We were 11 games back a few weeks ago. So we've been playing much, much better. as of late, which is good because we're trying to make the playoffs. We won the World Series 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and we missed the playoffs last year. I think this is my second full season. Nice. What other questions do you guys have? This is my second full season. We missed the playoffs last year. We won the World Series the year before that. Bad steal jump. Safe. Nice. Stolen base. But very important to remember and realize there's no such thing as saturation. There's competition, but when you're trying to be like everyone else, it's going to be hard. Do stuff your own way. Be your own personality. Be you. Doggy's not going to like going to the cage early. He going to be upset. So I've got to get... I wonder would cookies be okay? Or does it have to be cupcakes? I'll have to find out. Anyway, just thinking out loud. What else? Like I said, there's going to be someone starting off today, right now, going to be uber successful. And you'll be like, where'd that guy come from? Well, he was there the entire time. He decided to do things his own way. He decided that he wasn't going to be like everyone else. He was going to use his unique personality and weirdness to connect with people, with his target audience. He was going to make dad jokes. He was going to just be himself. Good eye. And when you're yourself and you have a goal, you have a mission, you have a vision, it doesn't matter how many people are in your niche. Simple as that. So we're winning 2-1. Bottom 8. We need a base hit here. We got 2 guys on. If I can get a base hit here. Oh, I shouldn't have swung. I was late on that one. What other questions you guys have? Because we're going to wrap up here in about 8 minutes. 8-minute warning. Ooh, yeah, that was a strike. 8-minute warning. We are going to wrap up. Good eye. All right, so 36,174. We got a lot of butts and seats, which is good. That means we are close to first base, or at least, first place, or at least a wild card. Swung it. A terrible pitch. Struck out. So hey, we wound up winning that game. 2 for 4. I'm going to return to the clubhouse because I want to see where we are with this. Gus, with web design, what do you mean? Can you elaborate? Just so you guys know, so that it doesn't seem like I'm talking to myself, I am streaming on TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, a number of Facebook groups. I'm all over the place. Oh, hey, we're tied for first place in the division. We're in a 3-way tie, so we have to beat the Cardinals coming up. Ooh, and then we are 5 games back of the 3rd wild card spot. So if we want to make the playoffs this year, we got to win the division. Got to win the division. So all of these games are really important to us right now. Thanks for the likes that are coming in. I like to incorporate a little baseball into the information that I'm providing. So, what other questions you guys have for me today? That smoked right by him. Great. Let's see. We got to win. We're down 3-0. Bottom second. We got to win this game, guys. No pressure, but I got a bad jump there. Oh, that's all right. I'm going to 3rd. Perfect. 1st and 3rd, no outs. We got to come back here. Thanks for the likes. Appreciate it. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'd be happy to answer them for you. If not, like I said, we're going to wrap up in about 6 minutes here. Nice. He hit a double in the gap. Okay, awesome. Hopefully you can score from 3-2. Get down. Get down. Safe, yes. 3-2, guys. This is big for our team here. It's 4-3. We're now winning. Bottom 3. I need to get a base hit here. What other questions you guys have? Oh, I shouldn't have swung at that one. I was way too early. Any other questions? Gus, one thing that I'd recommend too is learning how you can put in the board. Yes, you can. One thing that I recommend that you do, Gus, is learn how the individual platforms work. One of the mistakes that a lot of people make is they're just going to take the same content and put it on all sorts of platforms. You've got to learn how the different platforms operate so that you can maximize your success. TikTok behaves differently than YouTube, and YouTube behaves differently than Instagram. And so when you are just taking your content and just putting it all over the place, it might work, but then it might not work as well. And that's a tough pill to swallow, quite honestly, because you put all of this energy and effort. Nice. Put all of this energy and effort into making content only to realize that it's not going to work in a few different places. You know what I mean? Let me see if I score. Safe. Scored from second on a ground out. My guy is super fast. 10-7, bottom 6. Oh, pop out. Feast or famine, I tell you. Feast or famine. So we got a 3-minute warning here, guys. What questions do you have? I'd be happy to answer them. We will be wrapping up here in about 3 minutes. 3-minute warning. Oh, just early. That should have been a home run. Let's see. We need a base hit here. Base hit, base hit. Good eye. Good eye. So what I'll do next is I've got to render. Oh, too early. I've got to render these videos. So just to give you some insight, right now I am streaming my PlayStation 5 using OBS and a remote PlayStation remote play. Once this is done, so in about 3 minutes, I'm going to go into what's called ScreenFlow and improve the audio, and then I'll export it. Once I do that, I'll then upload the video into my my video game YouTube channel. Oh, struck out on a ball. Did we win that game? Yes, we won 8-11. So I'm going to play one more game, and if you guys have questions, please throw them out there, as I will be happy to get those questions answered. And to be honest with you, I had to go on YouTube to learn how to stream all of this together. I think I Googled how to stream PlayStation 5 to Mac or Apple computer, and someone on the other side taught me how to do it. That's what I'm talking about by solving problems. Solve simple problems. Identify a problem that people have, a common problem that people have, and you create content to solve it. Ooh, good eye. That's it. That's all you got to do. And you just have to do it consistently. Oh, I struck out there. Show up every single day and upload. And we could get a bill paid. Get your electric bill paid. Get your car note paid. Pay your mortgage. Pay your rent. But how cool would that be? And I'm struggling right now. How cool would that be? Have the internet pay your rent. And this isn't hyperbole. This is stuff people are doing every single day. Have the internet pay your rent. Good eye. Start off small. What's the smallest bill you have right now? Smallest reoccurring bill. Probably your groceries. Spend $500 a month on groceries. Create content on the internet so that your grocery bill is paid for by the internet. That's all we're talking about today. That's it. Have the internet pay your grocery bill. Oh, that was a weird. What was that? That did not look like a slider. That looked like something else. Ooh, too early. Oh, good contact. What are the questions? So we're over time. But I gotta finish up this at bat at least. Finish up this game. What are we? This will be the 11th pitch of the at bat. Nice. You can put it in the board. Yes. 11th pitch of the at bat. Took it into the stands, into the cheap seats. Uh-oh. Okay, great. So we're losing 5-4. I'm gonna hit a double or better. Wow, 11 pitches at that at bat. Oh, I did not hit a double or better. I hit a ground out. Anyway, as soon as this game is done, we're losing 9-4 now. As soon as this game is over, I will be ending the live stream. Thank you guys so much for hopping on and asking questions and listening and sharing. Step on one. Okay, great. Yeah, so thanks so much for hopping on, listening, asking questions, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing. If you haven't done that, please do so at this point. Let the algorithm know that this information is helpful. I would appreciate it. The old algorithm would appreciate it. And we can go from there. Oh, man. We're losing 9-4. This is a game we had to win, too. Bottom 7. Oh, that's a pop out. Into the 7th, we get one more at bat. We're 1 for 4 today. 10-5. We got 2 runners on. It would be 8-10. Strike. 8-10 if I were to hit a home run here. Wow, just keeping them. These sidewinders are always a challenge for me. Oh, nice. That should score one guy. Great. So that puts us at 10-6. 10-6. Any other questions? No other questions. Questions, comments, concerns, deep thoughts. If not, we will see you guys later. You guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon.
What's different here?
What's a good excuse to cancel dinner?
Look, at the end of the day, what's